1 to 10. Mom always had his habit of asking me how something felt on a scale of 1 to 10. It started after I had my jaw surgery, when I couldn't talk because my mouth was wired shut. They had they had taken a piece of bone from my hip bone to insert into my chin to make it looked more normal. So I was hurting in a lot of different places. Mom would point to one of my bandages, and I would hold up my fingers to show her how much it was hurting. One meant a little bit. 10 meant so much. Then she would tell the doctor when he made his rounds what needed adjusting or things like that. Mom got very good at reading my mind sometimes. After that, we got into the habit of doing the 1 to 10 scale for anything that hurt. Like if I just had a plain old sore throat, she would ask, 1 to 10? And I say, 3, whatever it was. When school was over, I went outside to meet Mom, who was waiting for me at the front of entrance like all the others' parents or babysitters. The first thing she said after hugging me was, "So, how was it? 1 to 10? 5, I said, shrugging, which I could tell totally surprised her. "Wow," she said quietly. "That's even better than I hoped for. Are you picking Via up? Miranda's mother is picking her up today. Do you want me to do you want me carry do you want me to carry your backpack, sweetness?" We had started walking through the crowd of kids and parents, most of whom were noticing me, secretly putting me out to each other. "I'm fine," I said. "It looks too heavy, Augie." She started to take it from me. "Mom," I said, pulling my backpack away from her. I walked in front of her through the crowd. "Seeing you tomorrow, August." It was Summer. She was walking in the opposite direction. "Bye, Summer," I said, waving at her. As soon as we crossed the street and were away from the crowd, Mom said, "Who's that, Augie?" "Summer. Is she in your class?" "I have a lot of classes." "Is she in any of your classes?" Mom said. "Nope." "I don't know." Mom waited for me to say something else, but I just didn't feeling like talking. "So it went okay?" said Mom. I could tell she had a million questions she wanted to ask me. "Everyone was nice?" "Did you like your teachers?" "Yeah." "How about those kids you met last week? Were they nice?" "Fine, fine. Just hung out with me a lot." "That's so great, sweetie. What about that boy Julian?" I thought about that Darth Sidious comment. By now, it felt like that had happened 100 years ago. "He was okay," I said. "And the blonde girl, what was her name?" "Charlotte." "Mom, I said everyone was nice already." "Okay," Mom answered. I honestly don't know why I was kind of mad at Mom, but I was. We crossed Amesfort Avenue, and she didn't say anything else until we turned onto our block. "So," Mom said, "how did you meet Summer if she wasn't in any of your classes?" "We sat together at lunch," I said, I started kicking a rock. I had started kicking a rock between my feet like it was a soccer ball, chasing it back and forth across the sidewalk. She seems very nice. Yeah, she is. She's very pretty, Mom said. Yeah, I know, I answered. We're kind of like Beauty and the Beast. I didn't wait to see Mom's reaction. I just started running down the sidewalk after the rock, which I had kicked as hard as I could in front of me. Padawan. That night, I cut off the little braid on the back of my head. Dad noticed first. Oh, good, he said. I never liked that thing. Via couldn't believe I had cut it off. That took you years to grow, she said, almost like she was angry. Why did you cut it off? I don't know, I answered. Did someone make fun of it? No. Did you tell Christopher you were cutting it off? We're not even friends anymore. That's not true, she said. I can't believe you just cut it off like that, she added snottily, and then practically slammed my bedroom door shut as she left the room. I was snuggling with Daisy on my bed when Dad came to tuck me in later. He scooted Daisy over gently and lay down next to me on the blanket. So, Augie Doggy, he said, it was really an okay day. He got that from an old cartoon about a dash. He got that from an old cartoon about a dash son named Augie Doggy. What is it? Old cartoon about a Dutch son named Augie Doggy, by the way. He had bought it for me on eBay when I was about 4, and he watched it a lot for a while, especially in hospital. He would call me Augie Doggy, and I will call him dear old dad, like the puppy called the Dutch-son dad on the show. Yeah, it was totally okay, I said, nodding. You've been so quiet all night long. I guess I'm tired. It was a long day, huh? I nodded. But really it was okay? I nodded again. He didn't say anything, so after a few seconds I said, it was better than okay, actually. That's great to hear, Augie, he said quietly, kissing my forehead. So looks like it was good call Mom made. You're going to school. Yeah, but I could stop going if I wanted to, right? That was the deal, yes, he answered. Though I guess it would depend on why you wanted to stop going too. You know, you have to let us know. You have to talk to us and tell us how you're feeling and if anything bad was happening, okay? You promise you'd tell us? Yeah. So can I ask you something? Are you mad at Mom or something? You've been kind of huff with her all night long, you know, Augie. So can I ask you something? Are you mad at Mom or something? You've been kind of happy with her all night long. Happy with her all night long. You know, Augie, I am Augie, I'm as much to blame for sending you to school as she is. No, she's more to blame. It was her idea. Mom knocked on the door just then and peeked her head inside my room. Just wanted to say good night, she said. She looked kind of shy for a second. Hi, Mama, Dad said, picking up my hand and waving it at her. I heard you cut off your braid, Mom said to me, sitting down at the edge of bed next to Daisy. It's not a big deal, I answered quickly. I, I didn't say it was, said Mom. Why don't you put Augie to bed tonight?